In the playoffs in 8 of the last 10 seasons, it appears as if the rebuild is officially on for the Seattle Seahawks after they shipped Russell Wilson off to Denver. Unsurprisingly, odds makers aren't looking upon the Seahawks very fondly here heading into 2022. So let's dig into their futures odds, and I will give you my best bet for them for the upcoming season. First of all, make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck with your futures betting by using the futures odds comparison tool over at VegasInsider.com. Okay, so let's take a look at the Seahawks here. 150 to 1 to win the Super Bowl. That's tied for third worst in the NFL. 70 to 1 to win the NFC. 18 to 1 to win the NFC West. Do not make any of those bets. Do not waste your money. So they have an over-under win total sitting there at 5.5 wins. The under on that is juiced to plus 120 over at DraftKings. Now, I do like that bet quite a bit, especially at plus odds, plus 120. But let's raise the stakes even more here. My best bet for the Seattle Seahawks for the 2022 season is for them to finish with the fewest amount of wins in the NFL. Now, at the handful of books that I looked at, BetMGM has the best odds on this at 10 to 1. So make no mistake about it. This team is tanking in 2022. Of course, I can't tell you that, but all we need to know is that they're going into camp with a QB battle between Geno Smith and Drew Lock. And it looks like Drew Lock has the edge on winning the job. Now, I think we've seen everything we need to see from Geno Smith during his 8 seasons in the league. And this team is outright lying to you if they're alluding to the fact that they see something in Drew Lock, because that quite simply is not the case. This is a guy we've seen everything we need to see from Drew Lock as well. It would be completely different if he was coming from some awful situation where he had no one to play with, where it was a QB unfriendly type of situation. But he was surrounded by some pretty good skill players in Denver, some good wide receivers, a good running game. So now we're going to combine this awful quarterback position with the fact that Seattle probably has the worst offensive line in all of the NFL. And they don't really seem to care because they are tanking. They are trying to lose this season. Now, Seahawks fans, you can get bent out of shape about that opinion all you want, but it's actually a pretty good approach by the Seahawks and one they deserve to take after being a contender for the better part of the last 10 seasons. So it is a throwaway season for the Seahawks, but they deserve to take this approach, like I said. And the rebuild could be a quick one. They're going to have 2 first-round draft picks, and if their own draft pick is at the very top of the draft, they're going to be in a position to pick their next Russell Wilson. So there you have it, my best bet for the Seahawks. Seahawks fans, be patient, because like I said, the rebuild could be quick. It is a throwaway season, but you can use this season to fondly reminisce on the success of the last 10 seasons of your team. So, guys, I'm going to have a best bet for every single NFL team leading off to kickoff of the 2022 NFL season. You can find them all right here on the Vegas Insider YouTube page. Good luck out there. Woo!